All right, what's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. I want you guys to get comfortable. Stay with us for a little while. Grab your coffee, your tea, your apple juice, or your orange juice, and we'll be right back with you. All right, let's go. All right. What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Shar. Y'all know what time it is. Hit that like button, turn your notification on, and subscribe to the channel because I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Listen, I love you all. Newcomers, flip floppers, and day ones. What's up? And lottie dottie to everybody. For those of you who are new here, we do start at the 2 minute mark just to let a couple people come in, get your feet wet, stay for a little while, decide what you want to do, all of those things. Okay, so if you're wondering why the music is playing in the beginning, that's why. All right, we want you guys to get comfortable in the chat. All right, and I know I don't go live often, but I decided to come live today and see what y'all doing. Okay, hey Lee, what's up? Veronica in the building. I see y'all popping through the chat. Go ahead and do me a favor and share the live so that your girl can be pushed out in the algorithm because y'all know they be doing me dirty over here. Okay, we have a couple things to talk about. We got Diddy. Um, on the roster, we have Arionne and Martell Child. We also have Britt, and we have Shay and her ex that they talking about. It's a lot of stuff. Oh, and Beyonce, right? A lot of stuff we need to talk about. Continue to hit the like button, guys. Continue to hit the like button. Thank you. Um, this month is going to be a grind month for me. So y'all gonna see me on unscheduled times, unscheduled live. So be prepared for that. If you guys are struggling with your notifications from this channel, go ahead and turn your notifications off and then do it so that you can be able to get the notifications. Because sometimes YouTube does a lot because they consider you guys to be bots, and they'll go out and unsubscribe you or turn your notifications off and hope that you don't see it so they can deem you as a bot. Does that make sense? All right, all right, all right. Oh man, oh man. I hope that you guys are having a fantastic week. Well, this week is already on a Thursday. I feel like we just was on Monday. It's moving, but I'm going to tell y'all, I can appreciate this week moving fast because it has been a smooth week. But it's been I'm ready for my weekend, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm ready for my weekend so that I can just breathe a little bit, woosah a little bit, and not be pressured to be on the clock, if that makes sense, right? So I hope that you guys are all doing the same as I am. All right, StreamYard, I was just about to like hit the live button or jump in with y'all, and StreamYard definitely booted me out. They don't like me, y'all, because StreamYard be playing. Okay. And I went regular, like using a regular live the other day, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I struggled. Like everything over there is like different. Was there flooding in your area? What is it, Plainfield? They had flooding really bad, and I was like, oh, we didn't experience that, but baby, when I got on the highway to finish my night at work, it was bad. I thought I was going to have to pull over. So some areas got flooded, just not the area that I was in. But we all praying for them all, because Jersey be Jersey. I was like, look at this, okay? Family beware. Really? Let me ping you for a minute. That's wow. Family beware, AI is taking over YouTube. Also be careful answering your phone to unknown callers. It may be AI cloning your voice. Never say yes or no. Shut the hell up, child. That's a lie. Thank you for that. AI be crafty. Y'all hear me? They be crafty. But yeah, let's talk about first thing first, let's talk about Beyonce. Beyonce was out in Atlanta doing her regular thing that she do, and she was touring, right? And while she was touring, her choreographer car has gotten broken into. When that car got broken into, some very valuable and very important things was taken from the vehicle, okay? And by that, what the individual did not know is that, uh, let me see, is that there were tracking devices on the particular items, like the hard drives for her music, all of those things. There were tracking devices on that. So, if you thought you was going to get away with it, I think not. I think not, and it sucks, right? It sucks that you can't even go do your business without people messing with you. Okay. So, like I said, we hope that she gets everything back that she needs to be able to continue to perform. But it sucks also, right? And it's so unfair on so many levels that people will go to this extreme, right? I could be wrong, but that break sounds a setup. Oh, Lee. Well, since you said that, hold on, because y'all know I can't do two things at one time. I can't do two things at one time. Okay, hold on. Let me get up what I need up for y'all. Um, what I would say is I definitely believe so. Now I could be wrong right along with you, right? Because who the hell am I, right? To be sitting here like, oh, I know. I don't know for certain. And I'm just saying it just seems kind of weird. But here's what I would say for anybody that want to play with Beyonce and Jay-Z. I think that's a bad move on their part. Okay. They say they connected. They say they connected, and I don't want no part. So that sucks. Okay. So it says Beyonce team robbed an ATL. Thieves made off with unleashed music, set list, designer items, and more. Okay. It says the break-in happened July 8th at is it Krog Street Market. They parked their black Jeep, and when they came back, the truck was busted and their bags were gone. That's the thing that makes it a little shady to me. The break-in happened. They parked the Jeep. And then when they came back, their bags was gone, which can happen to anybody. I just find it strange that it just happened to be Beyonce choreographer. You know what I mean? That's the part that's strange. Now, I'm not saying anybody was, connected to this. I could be completely wrong, but it does sound a little fishy, okay? Was busted and their bags was gone. Inside those bags, unreleased music, set lists, and private files for the show. All on stolen jump drives. Also taken were laptops, designer clothes, sunglasses, and AirPods, okay? It says cops tracked the AirPods to a new location using Apple's Find My. They believe the suspects were in a red 2025 Hyundai. It also says an arrest warrant has been issued. Oh, this is new. I didn't really read through this like completely. I just knew I wanted to talk about it. It says an arrest warrant has been issued and the whole thing was caught on camera. No comment yet from Beyonce team. Child, not y'all didn't look up to see if it was cameras. Oh my goodness. Problem for a bit break-ins. Okay. Hey, Mama Bees, how are you? Hey, Patricia E. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Listen, so like I said, it sucks either way you look at it. My daughter is always taking something from me. I mean, when I go to look for something, I ain't never got it. And then if I call myself hiding it, for some reason, she come back and find it. So I'm assuming that I'm not doing a great job at hiding it. I'm not doing a great job of hiding it because she come back and find it. And then when I ask my sons, can they help me? They just look at me like I got four heads. Okay. So that is the whole gif with her. I'm hoping I was looking, forget it. I probably should have figured it out. But I was trying to let you guys hear the audio of the 911 call. Hold on. I'm going to see if I can find it for y'all. Hold on one second. Hold on. I don't want to leave y'all hanging like that. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna have to do my best and hope that you guys can hear it because apparently I don't know where my thing is for my mic. But anyway, we're gonna try to get through it. So a 911 call was made, and it's the photographer or the choreographer calling into the police and saying, hey, somebody really important that I work for, car has been broken into, yada yada yada, right? And like I said, she did all the things she was supposed to. So I don't know if it was somebody with them or it could have been nobody, guys, but it does sound a little fishy if you ask me. I'm just saying, I'm just the messenger. Okay. So we have to stay tuned for more information on this, but it does say that a warrant has been issued, so they're not going to get very far. They're not going to get far at all. Okay. 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 Hold on. Now let me get y'all the 911 call for a second. All right, I'm gonna turn it up and hope that you guys can hear it. I am at 911 operator 7731. What's the location of your emergency? I am at. You need police, fire, or an ambulance?
It's someone broke into my car. Okay. Are you at a business? Parked at a business? No. I was parked at in a garage where I went to a restaurant, but they stole like my computers and everything, but it has a tracker on it. What level of the parking lot? What level are you on? On the main level. Do you have an address of where your computer is? So it's following them because it's on Find My, like Find My iPhone. They have my computers, and it's really, really important information in there. Like I work with someone who's like of a high status, and I really need the what's my your computer name? And everything. It's under. It's a good callback number for you. Yes. All right, we'll get an officer out there as soon as possible. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Bye. Bye. 911 operator 7731. What's the location of your work?
All right, so you guys heard it, okay? She did everything she's supposed to. The moment that she realized, hey, my car has been broken into, she called 911. She told 911, I work for a really important person, and the things that's in that car are very important, and I'm going to need those things, okay? She go on to say, I work for a very important person. She know they hold weight, okay, and they can make things happen with their eyes closed. So she don't want them kind of problems. All right. Now I hope for her sake that she didn't have anything to do with it directly, or nor did she plan. I hope that this, for her sake, was definitely just strangers just looking for something to take from somebody. Okay. So we have to move on. We're about 16 minutes into the chat with a little bit of intermission. Okay. So make sure you guys are still hitting the like button, turn notifications on, and subscribe to the channel so that we can stay active in the algorithm. We got to move on. Who are we looking for next? Let me see who's next on the roster. All right, let's do Shay. I hate to do her without my mic because I want y'all to really hear this child. She be bugging, okay? She be bugging, but hold on. You know what I'm gonna do? I know what I'm gonna do. So basically, she went live and she was going on this whole rant about filming with her mother. And she was saying that while she filming with her mom, it became really hard. She didn't think that she was going to be able to get through it because she had to talk about forgiveness. She had to talk about being single, being a single parent, just a single life in general. For me, I feel like this is good for her to be single because all of the relationships she has been in and we know about has been crazy, okay? For those who's just joining, we're talking about Shay Johnson. And she's just, and I feel like she wants a family life so bad that she is willing to accept anything or have been willing to accept anything. I mean, like, come on. She was with Scrappy and he was playing and fiddling all in her face, okay? Right in her face. But she was so desperate for a relationship and taking somebody else's man and he liked me better than you. All of those things versus then focusing on the human that we're talking about. And Scrappy was no good for nobody, okay? Not even him own self, okay? He's always going to be that little boy. And I don't know when it's going to or what it's going to take for him to grow up, but he's not doing it, okay? Okay. Woo. Yeah, so I don't know what it's going to take for him to grow up. And then she gets with this dude, at least publicly, right? That we've saw her be in a relationship with. She get with this dude. The dude cursed her mama out. You hear me? Like, cursed her mama out from A to Z. You hear me? And she was like, well, my mama know. Then he told her mom what she's not allowed to bring. After Shay said, yes, you can bring it. He was like, well, it ain't going to happen in my house. I'm like, I'm sure that Shay house that you claiming for yourself, but how you start is how you're going to finish. If you allow someone to play in your face the way Shay has allowed that man to play in her face, they will continue to do it, okay? And that is why she's come to a point where he's such a monster, okay? He's somebody that a bird don't even need to lay down with. dangerous, right? And where she is now, she messed up because she had a child by him. Now she got to deal with him for what, 18 years and so on after that, okay? So you don't get to just leave him alone and it be done with. It's going to be a long period of time that you're going to be dealing with him. So please hit the like button. Thank you so much for the reminder. Okay, I'm out by Veronica. By the way, Lee says I'm out. Okay. So, we just gotta wait and see. But she's talking about that. But I want you guys to hear the shift for her and how she started telling the audience. Now she's claiming that she has like makeup in her eye, her contacts, and she can't really see the comments. But I guarantee you she can see the comments because how you just shift like that, and y'all probably got the same issues going on. I thought you said you couldn't see the comments. So you guys are going to hear that shift. You're going to hear her rant about it all. And then we are going to move on from that. Okay. So I just couldn't believe that we became the problem for something that she was willing to accept. That's what blew my mind. I said, girl, this is your issue. Why are you mad at us? Why are you mad at us for what you have allowed and accepted? I was blown away, y'all. I was blown away. So let's do her first and then we can go from there. Oh, I think she got a little bit of music. I hope I don't get flagged.
With my mom was hard as hell. I didn't think it would even be that hard. Of course, I can't sit up here and tell everything, but I can say the key points on what I talked about. Forgiveness. I talked about being single, you know, single parent, single in life. That's right. Single, but I'm dating. You know, that was a hard combo. I didn't like it. Certain things I just don't want to talk about, but you know.
I hope I don't get flagged for the music that's playing, but I ain't play that much, so hopefully I'll be okay. But she's stuck on the perception of a family versus the reality and what it looks like in front of her. Hey, Jazzy J, what's up, boo? Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. Yeah, so that's where we are with that. Let's continue to listen.
Secure, lonely, desperate asshole, and continue to be his doormat. He's out. Not interested, don't want him, they gotta worry about me. Won't call, don't text, don't do nothing. I asked him to leave a long time ago. That was the best decision I ever made. Goodbye. I don't want nobody that's been a liability. I will always, forever be a breadwinner. I ain't never nobody's doormat. You think you can come into my life and manipulate, play games, try to give you chances, try to work it out, but only you know when you fed up, and I was fed up. And I've been in more than one horrible relationship. Trust me.
We know.
I've been in, think of 3 right now that I'm just like, you're in the trash and you're gonna stay there forever. Like, I don't care what they doing, who they doing it with. Good luck with finding them the next couch to sleep on. I'm good. Ain't no.
So you guys heard her. She's basically saying everything that he was, and she's saying goodbye. I'm done. You're good. Okay. Good luck with finding a new couch to live on. I'm good. I had enough. No, thank you. And basically, she's saying that he wanted to be taken care of. But like I said, we all saw that he wanted to be taken care of. You was the only one like, I got a good man, and my man do this, and my man do. Girl, we didn't believe you then, and we dang sure didn't believe it when we saw it. Okay. It was a reason why your mom was kicking and screaming like, no, 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 no. So that's what she's talking about. She's saying that the girls was in his DM basically trying to take her spot. She was like, have him, keep him. I'm good over here. Okay. So let's continue to listen.
And I'm like, dang, I didn't even know this like really existed like that. A real live couch potato that feel like, oh, I look so good, somebody gonna take care of me. You got the nerve. Are you serious? The men these days, they're just all my homegirls. They're worse than me, you know? And I'm not saying I'm looking for nobody to save me because I always tell you, I saved myself a long time ago. God saved me a long time ago with my brand, my business, my baby. You know, I was saved a long time ago. But I'll be damned if I end up with a man that's looking for a woman to take care of them that literally won't do nothing. Like zero, zip, nothing. And has a history of that pattern. Like, screw that. And whatever y'all saying on here with your little stupid comments, you know, thank God I got all my contacts and they got makeup all on it because I can't see it anyway. So I don't even know what y'all saying. So you're wasting your time sitting here typing your opinions on.
Y'all see how she flipped the script? I thought you couldn't see them. How you know they type in their opinions, okay? That tells me that you are seeing them, but you don't want to recognize them. And you don't have to. That's your live, right? But you don't want to also, it also tells me that you're not ready to hear the full truth also, okay? You just want to be ranting. Hold on.
And I have been talking to a couple of people, and there's one guy I'm actually really interested in, but because of history, trust you, he ain't even did nothing. He's done nothing to me at all. Nothing wrong. Been a nice man. But I don't care. It's like, I'm so guarded. It's like, I'm shitting on everybody. I just rather be the player than being played these days. High five to my players. Boom. I just don't want to be played. I don't want to play no games. And it's like, until I have that security, I don't know how I'm gonna get there. You know, I have no idea. Until I have that security, it's like, screw all y'all. Even if you ain't did nothing to me, screw you too.
All right. So she's basically talking about there how she has one guy she is dating. All right. She's saying she has one guy that she's interested in and she really likes him, but because of all the mess that she's been through, she just rather not. Right. And they basically, the old dudes messed it up for the new dudes. So even when you didn't do something to her, hell, you did something to her. Right. So let's continue to listen.
Because I'm in a stage in my life where I'm like, I should have been married by now. I should have been married. I feel I should have been married by now. But for whatever reason, you know, God has me in these positions, and I don't like it. It's like everybody that I've been talking to, either you're too short, you're too broke, you know, we just don't align in our lives. You're too dusty. And it seems like, I don't know why, there's been so many dusty guys in my DM that was never in there before and think they got a chance. I know where it's coming from. It's because I gave Mr. Dusty a chance. And I shouldn't have gave Mr. Dusty a chance. And I did. And now every Dusty man think that, oh, well, she gave Mr. Dusty a try. Maybe she'll give me a try. Dusty number 2. Like, I really want.
Wait a minute. So she basically said her ex was dusty, and a lot of people are in her DM trying to holler at her looking dusty and broke as well. And because she gave her ex a chance, maybe they thought they had a chance being dusty in her life. Okay. So she calls him Dusty right along with her ex. But girl, you was all over that Dusty. As a matter of fact, you had a child by Dusty, if that's what you calling him. Now that's your words, not mine. You had a whole child by Dusty. Dusty is out here making moves. You hear me? So let us know, child. Let us know. But this honestly sounds like a rant because her and him might be in a bad space. I don't think she's serious. I'll believe it when I see it because she was head over heels for this dude. Okay. I'll believe it when I see it. Let's move on to Britt Edie. Britt Edie has officially, she played down with that Dusty. Yes, she laid down with that Dusty. She played with that Dusty. She tingled with that Dusty. She was ready to forfeit it all for that Dusty. Okay, so why he Dusty now? That's all I'm saying. That is your choice and your choice alone. So Britt Edie is out here and she's basically making some noise, right? You guys know that she skipped out on a reunion and she does have a lawsuit against Bravo as we speak, but she makes a very interesting comment along with her reunion dress. Oh, hold on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. And she says, no me, no reunion. Okay. Now I'm like, Britt, the reunion still went on, right? I don't know if you thought you was going to stop it. No Britt, no reunion. I don't know what you thought was going to happen. I don't think you brought a great deal to the show anyway. And I don't think that you belong. That's my honest opinion. Okay. So then she formally tells why she no longer wants to be a part of it and chose to walk away. And it says, as I close this chapter, I want to thank everyone who supports me, my friends, my followers, my amazing team, and everyone who defended my name. She says, I decided to walk away from something that no longer serves me because I choose peace over destroying my mental. It's very easy to say what I should have done when most have not walked a day in my shoes. Hell, you barely walked a day in your shoes. But anyway, she says, I choose me, and a lot of people can't say they chose themselves. I still have a lot of healing left to do. But you can't heal in the same place that made you sick. Now, I don't know what you're talking about because you did a whole post saying that it wasn't you. So, what are you healing from exactly? You said it wasn't you. So, I'm confused. Are you healing from you played yourself, or you're about to play yourself, or just looking crazy out here? They said you got butt, booty, ball, naked. That's what they said, not me. That's what they said. So, are you healing from the mockery you made of yourself? I'm confused. But let's continue. But you can't heal in the same place that made you sick. I don't owe anyone closure. I only owe myself to do what's best for me. My journey here is done. Britt. Britt Edie out. Britt doesn't belong on that show, period. She has ego on her, a chip on her that really would have caused a lot of people to get hurt. She be wilding out here, okay? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all drop down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think of that. Let's get into Diddy. So, two things is going on with Diddy. Diddy has enrolled in some type of classes. And let me tell y'all something. First of all, hold on. Let me pull it up. First of all, let me just be honest. I always said, and I stick to it, these are my thoughts and my thoughts only, okay? I don't believe that. I believe Diddy did a great deal of some things that was mentioned that he did. I never believed that he totally was responsible for all of it. That's my honest opinion. Does it take away from anything that he has done? Nope, not at all. Okay, but never believed that he did it all. Is he sick? Yup. Is he nasty? Yup. Is he disgusting? Do he have some issues that he needs to come up off of? Absolutely. However, I've never believed that he was totally responsible for everything. Okay. That's just my honest opinion. So, with that being said, I'm going to say he has enrolled in some classes that's supposed to make his sentencing a little bit breezier. I'm going to say, I'm not a lawyer or anything like that, but I do believe that this is bad, right? And reason why he may need all of these classes, but I believe that this will hurt him rather than more good. They're going to say, hey, if he wasn't and he didn't think that he had a problem in these areas, although he was not convicted of all of those, why would he go enroll? I think this is going to backfire on him, okay? That's just my honest opinion. Sean Diddy Combs signed up for prison self-help therapy program as he awaits for sentencing. Reports no longer wants to be a bad boy for life. Sean Diddy Combs has reportedly signed up for in-prison therapy and various self-help programs as he awaits sentencing at the Brooklyn Detention Center in New York. The Act Bad, what happened to the words? Okay, here we go. The Act Bad rapper is supposedly enrolled in a STOP program, a course focused on preventing sexual assault, domestic, and dating violence, okay, per TMZ. So, like I said, I don't believe that this is going to be good for him. I think this is going to hurt him. They're going to say, if you ain't guilty, although the jury has found you not guilty, why would you enroll in such things like this? I really believe this is going to hurt him. I think this is a really bad move. But what the hell do I know? Okay. Speaking of Diddy, the lead prosecutor in Diddy's case has been fired. Now, I'm wondering if it had anything to do with Diddy's case. Was there some type of foul play? Was she overly involved? Did she leak some information? The cause of that is still unknown. So we have to wait and see. But it says lead prosecutor in the USA, Sean Combs trial fired from the Southern District of New York. Okay. Mm, mm, mm. Mm. She did Jeffrey Epstein's case as well. So I didn't know that, but apparently according to this, they say she did. Marie is also the daughter of a former FBI director who led the charge into Russian election interference and investigation. James was later fired. So it's like, oh, now she fired. Her husband got fired. They just playing. Ooh, child. They says the reason for her firing is not yet known. Mm, mm. Why y'all think she got fired? I have a couple thoughts. But I would be it wouldn't be accurate because there's no proof. That is revenge from the orange man and against her. Um, oh, that's what you believe? Her daddy? See, I gotta look into it a little bit more, but and all of that, that's what they say. Uh, I wonder why. I just really want to know why. But that is the Diddy news, guys. He has enrolled in some self-help classes, and the lead prosecutor on his, well, not on his case, has been fired from, the lead prosecutor in his case has been fired. So you guys drop that in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think of all of that. All right, big, big, big. Let's jump into Martell and Arionne. Girl, I wait a minute, wait a minute. I make it my business to mind my business, right? I make it my business to say, hey, I'm not gonna go that route. Hey, I'm good, right? But every now and then something will come across and I'll be like, let me talk about it. I have a sincere problem with men making a mockery of women, okay? And what I see Martell doing to Arionne is making a mockery of her. She is like a Shay Johnson, right? In my opinion, she wants to be loved. She wants a family. She wants a husband. And by any means, she will do it, okay? She will do it and she don't care how she do it or how she get it or him, okay? And by that, she'll sleep, she had slept with somebody else's husband, had a child with somebody else's husband at the time. And now his options are running really, 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 really thin, okay? Which is Martell. His options are running really thin. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Um, So his options is running really thin. So what other way is to always go back to your shelf baby. I always say she's a shelf baby because she said during not a recent live, but one of her lives a little while back, and she was saying that it would be 5 months before she was able to see Martell because she wasn't allowed to contact him just off the fly. She says that the way she had to contact him was basically he'll contact her, and sometimes it was 5 months at a time. I'm like, girl, why would you wait on the shelf that long for somebody to come pick you up and bend you over? That makes no sense to me, okay? So now she's supposed to be the number one option. You guys know that during the trailer, Martell was telling Destiny that he's now considering marrying. Okay. Now, I didn't say who, but according to this post, we're going to assume that it was Arionne. I don't feel bad. I'll be lying if I told you that I did because, girl, this is a mess for you. And he's toiling with you. He knows what you want. And so he just keeps feeding you it and feeding you it and feeding you it. And you just keep buying it and stuffing your face with it. And it's like, don't let this man do you like this. But what the hell do I know? So she posts a picture that you guys see on the thumbnail. And she says, my man and I. And she ats Martell. Martell jumped himself in the comments because the comments was eating his tail up left and right. I mean, they ate him up, spit him out. Child, they ain't give him no mercy at all. But Martell had a little bit of time for the comment section. He says, all of these broken and mostly single women on here, baby, we gonna make it. Okay? We gonna make it. We gonna make it. J Kiss, love wins always. He goes on and says, oh, you're looking very beautiful too. Why did you Why wasn't that your first thing that you said? Okay. If she looked beautiful, why you didn't say that first? Why you got in here arguing with women like the you are, okay? And you continue to be. You don't have a problem with arguing with women because you want us to think something or unsee what we have saw and continue to see over the years. We're not. We see it, we hear it, and we hear. We're not going to unsee what we know you are doing, okay? And I just feel bad for you because one, she's young. I feel bad because in general, not for her, just in general. She's young, she's vulnerable, and you're going to take advantage of that. So you want somebody that's going to do what you say, how you say do it, and when you say do it, okay? You want somebody to be a housewife, but you don't want to sit your A down and be somebody's husband, right? You want to be the head man in charge. You want to lead a house that you don't want to be in. Now, how does that work? That's why I can't take you serious, okay? So you want to how is this going to work? You guys are going to come together, be together, and then you're going to live in your separate house, but she going to have a ring. How is this going to work? Because we all know that you have no desire and do not want to be fully in a committed relationship. But right now, you have a struggling storyline. What the hell else are you going to talk about if you don't propose? Okay? Who cares if you're not going to go through with it? Because I don't believe you are. Okay? Who cares if you're not going to go through with it? I don't think you're really going to marry her, but it's a way to keep your foot in the door and keep the checks coming, okay? If you act or pump fake like you're going to propose to her and have everybody up in ruffles and feathers and social media talking, then you'll be able to sustain your job. And then after that season of air, you'll be like, oh, we fell out, we good, because you already got your check. Then you'll have to find a new storyline the next time around. Martell is weak and Arionne is weaker. Neither of them are ambition. Listen, ambition at all, at all. And here's the thing. We've heard this before. We saw this before. And the way she's smiling in that picture just gives me kid in the candy store. She really wants this, guys. Right now, she wants the life that Melody once had with Martell. The thing is, the life that Martell had was sponsored by Melody Cherie. Okay. So what you think that you're going to get, sadly enough, you're not going to get. Okay. Remember, he was using Mel's money to purchase your gifts. Okay. He was giving you cars and pocketbooks and all of that from Melody's money. So the life that you would think that you're going to get and be plastered across the internet is really a delusional thought. Okay. Nothing, in my opinion, is a delusional thought. Nothing good is going to come from this. You're going to have grays at the age of 40, okay? Ain't nothing wrong with the grays, but I'm just saying, he's going to age you really, really, really fast. Okay, all of your youth you've already wasted on him. Okay, you've spent too much time bending it over for a married man, and then after he got dismissed, you continue to wait for him on that shelf for 5 months at a time. He played in your face with multiple people online, and then he came back and picked you up from that same shelf he left you on. And you have allowed it. Okay. So I don't know what the hell you think you're getting. I don't know why y'all think it's proving us wrong if he proposed or not. It's not proving us wrong. We good. We okay. We're going to be okay. All right. But it definitely is sickening that you believe that you're going to have something different than what he has showed you over these years. He showed you that he don't care about you. He called you a peasant. He said he don't really know nothing about you after 5 years. But now y'all get into a season where he's going to get to know you. Like, wait a minute. So you get to bend me over for 5 years, having kids with me, and now you want to get to know me? Well, when the hell did you decide this, right? So not only did he make a mockery of you 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, okay? And repeatedly, publicly, he does not care, okay? And here's the thing. The moment that something comes along that glitters and look like it can fit into his storyline better than you, he gonna drop you like a bad habit, okay? She cannot spend the night while the kids are there. Exactly. So that's my point, Veronica. What is this going to look like? What is this going to look like? Right? Are you really that desperate to be married to this man that you would allow him to play in your face like this? You can't even have your husband at nighttime or when he got his kids. You got to go to a separate house. That's weird and strange. Okay. So we have to stay around to see that, but don't sell yourself short like this. Martell would have been canceled for me. All right. Now I know I do got to go and look at the update for the court documents. I saw that posted yesterday. I might come back later and go over that with you guys so we can have a conversation about it. But girl, Martell ain't it. But you also have not really experienced life, right? You haven't really been out there to mingle like that. You haven't really had no real dude, right? Martell came in and wooed you off your feet, and you've been swinging those and dangling those feet ever since. I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait, I'll wait. And ever since, you have not been able to live. So you've given up your youth, and now you're about to give up your young adulthood. And I hope that you will get it at some point, but who's to know? Because you think this is your man, my man, my man, my man. I don't think so. I don't think so, right? So this is a mess. Um, this is a mess. And I don't know why they thought they were sticking it to us. For us, it's just a conversation. But for her, she's gonna be stuck with that nigga. Okay? She's stuck with him for life. If you marry him, you are stuck. And you're gonna be stuck with him until you get those divorce papers. And he might want you to move into a house and he do what he do and you do what you do, just like he wanted Melody to do, right? So the expectations are definitely coming because I know her favorite line is Martell, no, don't play with me. Martell, no, don't play with me. No, he don't because he's been playing with you for a long time. Talking about play with, child. This is a mess. So you guys know that the new season is coming on. What is it, Saturday? I think it comes out Saturday, the 19th, which is Saturday. Yeah, because tomorrow Friday. She think he is going to make a comeback. I'd be surprised if he do. I think until he does, this is my opinion only. Until he does some hardcore soul searching and really repent for the things that he had done and continue to do without looking for something in return like an audience, I don't see it for bro. I don't see it for bro. But who am I? I'm not Jesus, right? I'm just saying what I think. And that's just what I think, okay? So listen, y'all know the rules by now. We've covered everything on the thumbnail, okay? We talked about Shay Johnson and airing her ex out, and she says, I'm done. Y'all biddies that was in the inbox trying to have a conversation with him and trying to take him from me, y'all can have him. I wash my hands with him, okay? We also talked about Diddy. Diddy is now enrolled in some domestic, V classes in the prison, and he's hoping that that will benefit his sentencing. We also talked about Beyonce, her choreographer car being robbed, and that 911 call was also released, right? People are saying that it may have been a setup. Others are saying maybe it was just an honest break-in. I don't know how honest break-in honest and break-in go in the same sentence, but that's what people saying, okay? We also talked about Britt saying her goodbyes to Real Housewives of Atlanta. No Britt, no reunion. But the reunion definitely did go on. And she says she chose her peace over everything. Finally, we talked about Arionne and Martell, and Arionne and Martell are basically popping out, okay? Finally, she then graduated from a side chick to the main chick, I think. I don't know what the hell you would call it, but her graduation day has happened the other day because Martell and her has posted, well, she has posted my man, and Martell jumped in the comment section. He says, baby, 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 don't listen to these folks. Baby, these folks only want us to be miserable like them. Baby, 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 don't listen to them. That's what he had said. He was like, baby, we going to be all right. We good. We going to make it. We going to make it. Okay. And she was eating it the hell up, and he continued to spill it out. Okay. So that is everything that we talked about. I love your checkmates, and there is nothing you could do about it. And remember, don't you let nobody tell you nothing different. Until next time, bye.